Starting live. Tell you. Well, no one's in yet because I can't even go back to the live that I was trying to do.
What happens if no one's in there and you start?
It happens. It might take a minute before other people get in. If they don't, oh well. It's fine. See, we got 4 people in. Hey, what's up? I was trying to get off hey Mike. I was trying to get off the other one that I set up, but for some reason it won't let me. Thank you. Oh, I'm not mad. My daughter over here, I told her I was about to start. Oh, D. Okay. Hi, D. Yeah, my daughter, I tell her I'm about to go live at noon, and she starts making lunch. 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 There we go. Turn that off. Thank you. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm over here. Hey, Jason. Thank you, thank you. Looking at the chats and everything. So I'm over by my computer. Caitlin. I'm doing good. I'm actually doing pretty good today. I mean, you can't complain. It's a beautiful day. You know, honor the veterans. Happy Veterans Day, exactly. Thank you. I'm doing great. I've had a really hard month. So this is my dad's, his Air Force, what do they call it? A fatigue. Yeah, you could tell I never served, but it's snowing where you live, Alan. I don't ever. Happy Veterans Day, thank you. Yeah, I never. Yeah, it's like sunny. Like right now, I'm using the sunlight to light me. And what do you think? It's like 70 degrees out here, 68 maybe. Marine Corps, that's hardcore stuff. Yeah, my dad was in the Air Force, so. And unfortunately, I haven't been live streaming and doing a lot because he passed away last month. So it was rather sudden. In a motorcycle accident. So it's been hard. Thank you. It's you know, I mean, he rode a motorcycle. He lived to be 67. Thank you. Yeah, he's definitely got the wings of an angel. He inspired me to speak up and to be political and be the person I am, and thank you. But he wanted a celebration of life. He did not want me to stay upset and sad and everything, and so I went down to Texas and we did a memorial with tons of motorcycle, all his friends, family, all that kind of stuff. It was it's funny how much you learn about people. Aw, Caitlin. The Lion Master. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think that, you know, he was very happy. I had just talked to him. I was talking to him on a regular, and he was very happy, and we had all these plans. But it's like, you know, when you go through so much in life and then you go through everything. Thanks. Thanks, Dee. But you know, like when you actually reconcile all the issues in your life, I think that my dad had done that. So he was really content and happy with life. Yeah, right? You know, riding motorcycles is dangerous. You know, and he always told me, quite frankly, he told me he didn't want to die in like a bed and mobile. So, you know, it was like he was never going to stop riding his motorcycle. Let to know to hit the like button for us, please. Hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah. And I kind of, I had to respect it. Like, I was telling him to slow down, he had, he had like his whole arm replaced with titanium with this experimental research they were doing. So yeah, I was like, can you wait till it heals a little longer? But he was so excited to have this new bike, and he wanted to, he just wanted to ride that much. And I don't know that was what it was, but I think that, I think he's content, and he was happy with life, and I'm okay with that. It was hard, but to know that your dad like did so many things, and he served in the Air Force because when he was yeah, the military people, they give up so much, and the story I wanted to tell about it was that my dad didn't want to go to Vietnam, but when he turned 18, he was about to be drafted to go to Vietnam. He didn't believe in war, just like everybody else. He does believe in serving your country, and I would have done it if I didn't think that I would have been thrown into a frivolous war, which I probably would have ended up going to the Iraq War with my age if I did it. So, yeah, they risk their lives, their families. They come home with so much PTSD. My dad didn't talk about the stuff that happened. So he decided to go into the Air Force, and there's only a certain amount of people that get to go into the Air Force, and he's one of them. It's actually family tradition. Like his grandfather and his father, his grandfather, my great uncle, they all went into the Air Force. We all have like this 20/20 vision. They're pretty incredible. So, I have a lot of respect for them, even when they don't want to go into those situations. They do whatever they have to do. Yeah, nobody has to join anymore. He definitely didn't agree with the politics of Vietnam. And I have to agree that, I kind of do wish I did at least serve in the reserves like he had told me to, and that would have been helpful with my education too, but I ended up getting pregnant when I was about 21 and just focusing on just trying to survive through that. Also, I was not the best person. I felt like I would never follow directions. I wasn't that great when I was younger. Well, okay, so DJ Warning is saying that military is an extension of Nazi soldiers, and I would say that depends on your government. And how have we created a government that has, how has it been allowed? It's been allowed for many generations. In my family, we fought the Nazis in World War II. I was taught, that's where I get this anti-fascist stuff from. I've been taught about that. And so even though it's not exactly the true 100% American history, and my grandfather and my father stayed silent about a lot of things, but when it came down to it, they're like, don't let people bully other people. Everybody has a right to exist. Everybody has a right to freedom of speech. So in those contexts, we were taught that. I know that other people are taught other things, and that's, almost like creating cults and using religion and using racism and division. That's what creates the fascism, right? No government is what keeps us enslaved. We are not free. Well, okay, so no matter what, though. What's up, Alan? You keep saying gang. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. So don't have free speech and don't have gun rights. We have lots of guns. We have the most guns in the world. We provide the guns to the world. And if you didn't pay taxes, you wouldn't have roads and you wouldn't have firemen and you wouldn't have police officers. And I sure hope that you're not one of those people that supports police officers and then doesn't want taxation, because in Oakland alone, about 40% of our budget goes to police officers. So it kind of depends on where your taxes are going, should be the question. I think that we could actually do much better spending, much less spending if we did it right. But the problem is that we have corporate interests involved in our government, and that is the big major issue. We have plenty of gun rights. I don't know how you could say we don't have gun rights. Anybody, just about anybody can get a gun easily. I got a gun easily. It's easier to get a gun than it is to get a driver's license or a passport. It's not a right if they tell you which, yeah, so guns have been banned. First off, okay, DJ warning, you're not making any sense, because people can have assault rifles. We can have military grade guns out here. And so if you're sitting there saying that you want more than that, I don't know what to tell you, because it's not necessary. I don't understand, what you're getting at. We have lots of freedoms. We have way more freedoms than a lot of people. So don't take that for granted for 1 minute. That's what I would say. Okay, Alan. You go ahead and be random. D likes what I do with bazookas, right? Should we have the bazookas out? Can you imagine that? I live in Oakland. People have guns everywhere, and they're not necessarily brought by legitimate needs. I do not want to see bazookas out here. We're pretty free. DJ warning, I have a feeling that you don't know what it's like to be oppressed at all if you're saying that we're not free, because we are one of the freest countries. We have the right, far more than anybody else, to protest, to speak, to be on YouTube and speak about whatever we want. I mean, YouTube's going to censor us if we go crazy and start doing hate speech and all that kind of stuff. But some of this, like, what kind of freedom do you want in society? You want freedom for everybody to murder each other? You have to have laws. You don't have freedom to murder. Of course people are going to put you away because you're taking away their freedom to live. So it's, once again, context. I am not taking for granted what we have going on. I think that, despite everything, we're not that bad. We could do a lot better. And being educated about what we could do better is, in talking amongst ourselves, is part of the key thing to do. Alan, are you saying that you want to buy something? Okay, DJ. How do you make a cake in Minecraft? I don't play Minecraft at all. I wouldn't. I could tell you how to make a cake in real life. Flour, milk, eggs, a little bit of baking soda, a little bit of salt, some sugar. Eggs and a bucket of milk. Pretty much. And some sugar. You cake, essentially sugar. And some vanilla. Oh my gosh, some really good vanilla. And put some chocolate in there and make it really good. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, D? Say something. Thank you, DJ warning. I'm glad that we're having a good conversation. Okay, but if you guys start cussing at each other or saying anything, I'm going to hide these comments, or I'm not sure what's going on. Thank you, D. You could appreciate my looks, and I appreciate it back, and I'm also here to conversate. And I do love to smile. Oh, I'm not upset at all. I actually keep my cool. Then that's one of the things that my dad taught me. My dad was So yeah, when I went to go KS versus Logan Paul, I've heard of Logan Paul a lot, and I'm not checking on him. um, so when you go and you end up talking to your deceased parents' friends and you find out how they were, everybody is talking about how my dad was just this easygoing guy, and then they said at times he could be a jerk, and I know why, because he is honest like I am. Good for you, Alan. Chicken wings are good. I like flats over the drumsticks. Team flats. So I don't take things personally with people because everybody has a different opinion, and I respect people that can actually speak their mind, um, even if it's not something I agree with. I noticed that if you don't take it personally and you keep yourself calm and you don't get emotional about it, you realize that your view is not the only view, right? Flats. If you realize your view is not the only view, and people live different, very different lives depending on where they're from. Um, like I was saying to DJ Warning about these guns, I'm like, I don't want more guns in these streets. The other night they were just popping off guns for no reason. It's like they're not shooting at a firing range. They're shooting up in the sky or at somebody, and I feel like I can't even go outside at night safely because I have no idea where these bullets can ricochet through buildings and all kinds of stuff. So that's different from me. But if I was out somewhere and maybe you have to hunt for your food or it's part of your culture, then that's a whole other story. And there's probably plenty of room to do shooting range. And or when I went to Texas, and I was like, I stayed at this really nice house. Thanks, Lion Master. He was a cool dad. We played even to this day. If we hung out, we would have been watching cartoons together. The goofy sense of humor, the sarcasm, the being able to talk about politics. I got it all from him. Oh damn! Now I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Yeah, when I went to Texas for the memorial, this guy had a really nice, it was a house with a guest house, and we stayed in the guest house, and it wasn't locked. And I said, how are we gonna lock the door? Why aren't you locking it? And he was like, there's always people with guns out here. That's why we have guns out here. I was like, oh shoot. He was like, nobody's walking in our houses. You don't know who has a gun. I was like, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, if that's a Call of Duty with your dad, Alan, that sounds fun. My daughters used to play, one of my daughters used to play video games with her dad a lot. And that's a whole other thing. I wish I had time to play video games again. D. Yeah, because you're flirting with me. Mortal Kombat, that's a great game. Yeah, I noticed. See, now I'm all gonna turn red and everything. Mortal Kombat. You know how long I've been playing that? Since 1990. Oh gosh, I'm gonna age myself. 93. In the arcade and everything. Super Nintendo. That and why can't I think of it? Street Fighter. Oh my gosh. That game was so good. I don't know where you're going with that. Yeah, I've watched Narcos, Alan. Narcos is a good show. I binge watched that. That's a real interesting one. So what else? What you guys all think? Yeah, Street Fighter is the game, man. I'm telling you, Chun-Li is like. I don't know, all those fighters we used to play so much. I think I messed up my thumb from playing so much. I used to play Tekken, and I played it so much I knew all of the secret codes, and then somebody would be like, oh, it's a girl playing, she sucks, you know, and I'm like, okay, come sit down with me, let me just put one hold on you, and then just link, crack them up, they're dead. And then they would be all would like leave instantly. I never got people to play with me too much. Yeah, I see, but you know, D, I can't go over there right now. Besides, I like talking to everybody. Jun is a yes. Jun. Oh my gosh, that's a great player. I've been playing Tekken since it first came out. Tekken 1 is one of my all-time favorites. Kind of hard to be all to myself here. I'm just tall to me? What do you mean, D? Am I too tall? I'm like 5'7". I thought it was 5'8", but I guess I'm 5'7". Oh, thank you. Ninja is 12. We got another 12-year-old. See, this is why I like to keep it clean in here. I like a diverse audience. And then we can talk about anything that's going on. You just want me to talk to you, D? I can't. I got everybody else. I'm here to talk to everybody. Yoshimitsu is pretty awesome. I pretty much, there isn't anybody but I used to play Nina all the time, and that was who I got the links, and King, because you know that you can, their links and their fighting style is actually kind of similar. Yeah, I have Tekken 7 now. I can play that pretty good. I need to get back into playing if I could have the time. If that's like a whole other thing to do, and I think I realized why I stopped playing it, it was actually so everybody else could play it. I just ended up watching it, and now everybody watches people on Twitch. I'm like, you guys just want to watch people play. I used to do that. Text your phone? I don't have your phone number, D. Oh gosh. I hope you don't end up Oh, okay. I'm not gonna post that, but I'm gonna just leave it, okay? I can't guarantee that I will text though. I don't talk to anybody one-on-one. Really. Except for I have 3 girlfriends who I talk to. Yup. Because you know what? I tried to let somebody DM me, and you know what happened? They slipped me that D pic automatically. I said, don't do it. Don't you do it. And he was like 16. I'm like, what are you trying to do to me? Okay? You can't do that. All right. Let's talk about something other than my looks, though. What else is going on? We got through the chicken wing debate, flats versus drumsticks. Talking about video games, making me want to play again. I know. Well, I don't understand why anybody would do that. Hey, Nay. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad you're in here. What's up with you? No, I don't play Fortnite. I haven't been able to play any games in a while. All right, D. I believe you. I'm sure that you wouldn't. .360 no scopes. I kind of want to start. You know what? Also, I love is Grand Theft Auto. So I kind of want to start. You know what would be fun is if I could get into some sort of shooting game or something like that. Because I kind of do want to play online. That I would love to do. I'm just blasting everybody. That sounds like fun. What? You're in the snow? Everybody's in the snow right now. It's like 68 degrees over here. Anybody want to talk about anything current going on? Oh, you're in the UK, Ninja? I want to go visit the UK. Backflip? I know, I am showing off with the weather. I mean, like I was saying, like this is natural sunlight hitting me right now from the window. Hey, D, you don't have to apologize for that. It was just a 16-year-old who... being a 16-year-old. But I was like, hey, yo, this is not appropriate at all. So it's okay, you know, sometimes guys just do things. I'm sure women do things, you know. Thank you. You don't have to though. It's not, you know, everybody's different. I don't assume anybody is like gonna do stuff. Yeah, being genuine is the best way to go. It's so much easier. It's I mean, it's not easier because people do try and take advantage of you if you are somebody who believes that you gotta do, you know, give people chances in this world because it, but I had said this I had said this to somebody. They were like, you know, I don't understand how you can handle giving people chances and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, man, if you don't take the time to talk to people and tell them your experiences and give them an open opportunity to learn from somebody different, you're never going to change the world. So you're complaining about the world as it is and you're not doing anything about it. So sometimes it is hard. But at the same time, I don't lie. I don't need to lie. I'm going to be true to myself, and that is the most freeing feeling ever. Oh, thanks, Nay. Thanks, D. I like to explain. It's once again one of those parts of those things for anybody who's watching, because I hope, you know, other people do it too. You do? You know what sometimes I kind of give up on being in a relationship. To be honest with you. How to Christmas, Ninja. I'm not worried about Christmas yet, but I am planning on it. I am making plans. How long? It's about, well, first we have Thanksgiving, and that's in about a week or two. And then it's another month after that. So about a month and a half, about 6 weeks. And then guess what? I'm going to be playing in the snow for the first time. You're doing push-ups right now? Right on. I'm about to go work out after this. I need to. We gotta keep our, am I single? Yes. But D has got my attention today. Because D's doing homework on me. Which I do appreciate. If somebody shows interest and, that's very sweet, D. I mean, I like interest. I like people that have the same interest in me. I don't know. It's kind of hard to think, though. Think about. Because I kind of feel like so maybe... I feel so different from so many people that to find somebody that's actually stands me in a way is really I'm dating D today. In case anybody doesn't know, that's Mike Miller there. At least the name Mike Miller. I am single. Well, I don't really say I'm single too much. I don't consider myself really single. I don't need to date. I don't need to go out there looking for somebody. What for? Uh-oh. What happened to my computer? Damn it. Now I can't see the comments. You're never afraid or nervous? What do you think about having a crush, though? It's kind of fun, and at the same time, it's kind of like drives you crazy, right? My computer just decided to crash on me. Yeah. But where does it come from? It comes from... Is it a place of wanting to find a mate for life, or a mate temporarily, or is it more to it than that? Are there really people meant to be together? Well, you sure do know how to sweet talk. All right, there it is. So, anything else going on? I thought I would just give a live update even for a few minutes and say hi to everybody. But I heard there's another Democratic debate going on the 20th, and I'm doing my homework now. You have a son? How old's your son, Dee? I got twins. Other debate? Yeah, on November 20th. 21? Oh, you sound like you're probably about my age then, because my daughters are 20. No, I'm not near DC at all. I'm in Oakland. Tupac. I love Tupac. Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time. Tupac inspires me. Oh, we are? Libras? Oops. Once again. Come on. Okay, there we go. Finally got my computer back up. Jeez. I don't know why it just suddenly crashed like that. Alright, back on. Did I miss anything? Nope, not really. I want to go over to DC too. And I got a photographer who wants me to meet him in Baltimore, so I can always take some really nice, pretty pictures at some point if I wanted to. I haven't been into taking pictures though. I used to model. Oh, my birthday is not in January. My birthday is in October 1st, Libra. So, D, you're a Libra? Tomorrow you have to, okay, Lima. Damn, what is going on here? What are you starting? Oh, your mother is January or Libra? All right, Darnell, what's going on with you other than being in DC? Libras are great, aren't they? We're such chill people. So what zodiac are you, D? I'm about ready to go exercise. Do y'all do exercising? I do kickboxing. It's just fun. I'm thinking about maybe getting a motorcycle too. You're just a hardworking guy? That's good. I respect that. Oh, shout out to the hardworking guys and gals out there. Sure. You want to say something nice in Dutch? Go for it. Oh, you were the one that was talking about reparations. That's right. Dutch master. This better not be a bad joke. I think reparations is a good complicated subject to talk about for sure. Oh, I have no idea what you just said. Okay. Anybody translate? What's the difference between traveling and driving? Well, they're both traveling because you're moving, you're going somewhere. Even when I go to school, I'm traveling, even if I was walking, right? It's just a different mode, a specific mode, locomotion of travel. Oh, is that what it says? Or are you just telling me that? Oh, here we go again. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Because I remember saying cash. Oh, yeah. Ah, thank you, Lion Master. I'm going to believe that's exactly what you said. Thank you very much. No, there's nothing complicated about giving out money. It's been done before, actually. It boosts the economy really good. It really does. And if we have it, then I say go for it. I was just saying the means of doing it, getting people to actually co-sign it is going to be, that would be very difficult. And especially when I think that we have so many things that people are going to want to put money into. Rayleigh, is that how you pronounce that? Hi. How's it going? We're just doing a little catch up today. I was saying I think there's another debate at 6. You like drawing as well, Lion Master? I used to draw. I love drawing as well. But I was gonna say there's another debate if anybody wants me to live stream through that and talk about it. That's on the 20th of November at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, which is really late out there. Like, why do they do them so late? I don't understand. D, that's so possessive. How can you control that? Especially if I do live stream. So you guys, I'm probably gonna sign off right now. I think that unless there's new conversations to talk about, because I'm probably gonna go get some lunch. Hey, you know what, Darnell? If you can get the money from the corporations who profited off of that slavery, all those people that did and just redistribute it, I say go for it. You know, I'm not even gonna like question it. I'm fine with it. Oh, thank you, Lion Master. Yeah, that video, it just keeps on giving. It's a gift that keeps on giving. um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go eat because I got homework. I got a lot of stuff to do, but I am catching up with everybody. And I will try and do more live streams with more themes. Somebody said that they wanted me to cosplay, and I actually don't mind that because it puts my cosplay outfits to work. I mean, I just have them sitting around in a closet. It's kind of a shame. So can you imagine me with, like, say, blue hair and some gold horns and some, shells that kind of show off my chest? I don't know. Or, anything. I don't know. Like, I could do some debates. We could talk about politics and everything. I'm not going to get... I guess you're right. I don't need to reread everything. Chun-Li, I don't have Chun-Li. But I would if I had it. I have Rogue from X-Men. I haven't shown that yet because I have the hair naturally. So I was like, might as well. Yeah, it has a lot of views. And then I did a follow-up video and that has over 1 million views, and I was just thinking, man, over 1 million people saw my face. It's kind of crazy. Well, the government... Okay, so Darnell, you're going back to the payment comes from the government. The government would have to redistribute the money. They would have to get the money from somewhere because they tax everybody. I think it's funny because we had somebody earlier saying that they didn't like taxes at all, and they disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. They disappeared out of the chat altogether. Okay, bye, Darnell. Yeah, so anyways, it's been good chatting with you all. Happy Veterans Day. Much respect to the people that are out there doing the work that a lot of us do not want to do. Oh, okay. Oh, you said the opposite. Okay, hold on. Oh, I get you. I'm sorry, I did read that wrong, D. You're right, you're right. I did get that wrong. You're not possessive, and I respect that. As a matter of fact, you've been respectful this whole time, and I appreciate that. I really do. Transparent visibility to where the taxes are. I agree with you on that one. We need that. I totally agree because I think that's part of the problem. I mean, you know that our tax money, the way it's spent, is public information, but the problem is that we all have to search for it, and they don't make it easy to search for it, and sometimes they hide that stuff. So you actually have to put out requests, and sometimes getting out the request, the public information, costs money in itself, which is, to me, just a travesty. They should be having this stuff transparent, but they don't want to do that. Exactly. And we should also know, like, well, I definitely think that we should be able to see who's campaigning, who's donating, because now there's, like, all this money from all these billionaires going into politics. So I think everything should be transparent. That's really why I like journalism, because it's the truth, the honesty, everything, that all matters. So anyways, I'm about to go get some lunch, go work out, do some homework. Thank you all for talking to me. And especially to you, D, thank you very much. I really actually liked this conversation because everybody was chill and cool and respectful, so I appreciate that. Yep, exactly. That's right, D. Thank you, Lion Master. Love you guys. Thank you, D. All right, I will talk to you later. I'm gonna schedule these more often. It's been fun and it's good because I feel like I'm getting my social skills up, you know, talking to people. It's always good. So I'll talk to you all later. Oh, okay, do you? Maybe there's some extra reasons why. All right, I'll talk to you later.